Welcome back, everybody. We're going to be doing another standard event today, this time with a little bit off-the-wall deck, I guess you could say. Not a mainstream deck, not a tier 1 deck, but a powerful deck for a couple of reasons. First of all, as I was just telling Twitch chat who's joining us here, I think this deck, being mostly artifacts, dodges a lot of the artifact hate or a lot of the removal in the format, because there is no artifact hate being played, like a Braid and Brotherhood's End and these kind of cards. Farewell isn't even seeing a lot of play. So people might side in some stuff against you. I don't know. You might run into the random, rogue deck or something that's playing Brotherhood's End, but basically none of the mainstream decks are playing cards like that. So it's an artifact deck. It's built basically around Simulacrum Synthesizer. You're trying to get this card into play as early as possible every single game. If you do, then you get to start making gigantic bodies. Every time you, well, not only does it ETB and Scry too, but every other 3-mana artifact, 3 or greater, that enters the battlefield makes a giant construct. In this deck with all these artifacts, your constructs are usually 4/4s or 5/5s to begin with, and they very quickly get up to 8 and 9, and you just kill the opponent very quickly. So all the other cards are built to take advantage of that. A lot of 3-mana artifacts. Thran Spider's awesome, obviously. Ramping, and then activated ability, finding more artifacts. Steel Seraph's been amazing. Obviously just insane against aggro, because again, the Seraph itself doesn't have to be huge. You don't have to ramp to 6 and cast it. You just play it on turn 3, it triggers your Synthesizer, makes a 6/6 or whatever, and then next turn you give it lifelink and they can never race that. It's impossible. Or you give it flying, just kill them. It's busted with these gigantic tokens. I was splashing red at one point for Imidane's Recruiter as a way to push through, because I ended up having a bunch of these giant tokens and just going, man, if I could just swing this turn, they'd be dead, or like they have just enough blockers. I can swing with these 3 8/8s and they're at 16 or whatever, but they have just enough blockers to survive. But Seraph just sending one of them to the air is usually good enough. This card I should probably be playing too, but I don't want to craft it. It's just an O-ring that an Oblivion Ring, a card that exiles a creature. Well, it's worse than Oblivion Ring. It only targets creatures. And then you can equip a creature to give the creature you're equipping the abilities of the creature that was exiled with this. Magic in 2024. Lots of words. So the other stuff is cheap removal, Fabrication Foundry, obviously a mana rock, as well as the ability to bring stuff back is very good. You can exchange a Thran Spider for a Steel, or no, you can't do that. Thran Spider for a Simulation Aegis, or any of the 3 drops for a Simson to bring back Simson out of the graveyard if they do kill it. You cannot bring back things like Glyph Bridge and Wrath. This is your main sweeper in this deck. It wraths everything that's not 2 power or less. Just one creature that's... So even if they have, like, against Boros, you might think, what? You're leaving a creature with 2 power. Well, yeah, you just leave them with, like, a 1/1 token and Wrath. So it's basically a sweeper. Of course, all these cards flip into other stuff, but that comes up often. Remember, crafting exiles and re-enters the battlefield, which triggers Simson. But this sweeper only works if you cast it. So as it says there, yeah, when it enters the battlefield, if it was cast. So unfortunately, you can't bring back the Glyph Bridge with Foundry and trigger it and have that happen. However, you can do it with this. You could sack a Glyph Bridge, bring back a Mightstone Weakstone, get a trigger there. Anyway, there's a lot of tricky stuff you can do. Braided Net is a really underrated card. You look at it, you're like, this looks terrible. This is just Tumble Magnet. Yeah, most games it just holds off their biggest attacker, but a lot of times you will tap their Planeswalker on upkeep, and they will not be able to activate Planeswalker. Or you'll just buy enough time, flip this for 2 mana, easily activated, because you often have 6 mana pretty quickly with this deck, and draw like 7 cards or 6 cards. The card draw off this thing is ridiculous, and then when you do draw all the cards off the backside, it puts itself into the library again. To go get fetched or just draw naturally and keep doing it over and over. So it is a kind of a control deck. We've got sweepers in 1 Depop for Glyph Bridge, a bunch of removal spells, Glass Casket, Spring-Loaded Saw Blades, another craft card. These don't trigger the Simpson, of course, because they're only 2 mana, but still powerful. I like having a removal spell that also turns into a threat or a blocker. It feels just, yeah, very powerful. The mana base is pretty straightforward. Only 1 creature land. We want to play our mana untapped as often as possible. But this spicy number is one of the best lands, I think, in Standard, but obviously only 1 deck can really use it, an Artifacts deck. In the late game, this thing often looks at the top 6 or 7 or 8 cards and just, like, flies through your deck. Basically just taking the best card out of every 8 cards every single turn and immediately getting you to a state where you can win the game. Like you either find more synthesizers or you find that sweeper or you whatever. Fomori Vault is awesome in this deck. So we're going to play this. The sideboard's got a bunch of interactions, some graveyard hate counter spells for the blue-eye control match. Akal Pakal, which I haven't actually used yet. I think it's just for the control match, but I haven't really faced a lot of control. Some Tidebinders, some more Seraphs here against aggro. I probably have too many Rest in Peace, and I should change this to something else. I could change this to something like a Pithing Needle. Pithing Needle's interesting because not only can I bring it back with Foundry, like if they kill it or if I decide to discard it or whatever, I can bring it back later when they play something that I want to needle and choose the thing that, you know, is in play, shut it off. I'll try a Pithing Needle here. So that's going to be the deck. We're going to run it through an event, so I will see you in match 1. Welcome back, everybody, to round number 1 here in the event. We're 0-0, of course. Let's see if we can... Oh, for some reason I recognize this name. Maybe I played against this person in an event already? I think the people who play events are the same people all the time. Like, they don't play on the ladder. They only play events, maybe? I don't know. This is not a good hand. Man, one more land and I would definitely keep this, but we have to mulligan that. This is acceptable. I think I'm just going to ditch the archive. And let's go with Anchorage first. With 3 lands in my hand, I don't need to surveil just yet because I don't know what I need here. That is a nice draw. Okay, mono black. If they don't have... Yeah, I'm going to keep that on top. If they don't have a duress right now, they probably lose. Oh, yeah, they're done. Because Simpson, once it gets on the battlefield, I don't think they can actually remove this card. Unless they're playing red or green or some other color. They will die. I think I'll just keep 1 land here. Yeah, Thran Spider's going to make another mana here. Oh boy. Well, I got pretty lucky there drawing that Simpson. Now, yeah, that's fine. They draw a couple cards here, but we're going to start going off. And in game 1, I don't even think Mono Black's going to have any removal for our creatures, let alone our artifacts. Go for the Throat is dead. Cut Down is dead. You know, a lot of these cards are not going to be any good. You know what? I should just Assimilation Aegis and eat Gix here. Make a 3/3. Horse is stonewalled now. They can't kill this, I'm pretty sure. We'll see. Yeah, because if I go Thran Spider, they go Liliana, Sack Spider, they get to draw more cards. Like, this has got to be the play here. If I draw an untapped land, I can Mightstone, Weakstone, make another creature, and probably draw 2 cards. I don't really need to kill this thing. Yeah. I think they're just digging here. Graveyard Trespasser not bad. But I don't know if they have an answer here. Do they have a... There's no way they have a pump spell. I think they're just sacrificing Bronco to draw a card there. Play that Trespasser. Trespasser's weak. It doesn't get big enough to tangle with these artifacts. It's not going to be good here. But I'm not even going to target it with this. We did draw the land. Okay, this is nice. I can go Thran Spider, pump this guy up by 2, make another one, and then I can equip this guy. He gets Gix's abilities? No attacks. Oh, wait a minute. I shouldn't have done that. He becomes... I thought he... Yeah, he doesn't... He's a copy. Right. I thought he still retained his artifactness. I should have read that closer. Now they can go for the throat, my token. Whoops. That was not smart. I don't know why I thought he was gonna be a giant Gix in my head. It was Assimilation Aegis. Whoops. Okay, so now, well, they didn't kill my guy, so I'm just gonna make another artifact to make this guy huge, and then let's see if... Yeah, I should just attack them with 2 huge artifacts here, but let's go to combat. Whoops. Well, I equipped, so we might as well take advantage here, right? With 3 steps ahead up now, I feel like we can't lose this game. They take 6, I get to draw? Nice. Nope, they're gonna kill Gix. Yeah, they go for the throat. Should I counter this? Nah. Yeah, you got me. Sure. Damage. Could Mightstone Weakstone here. Just draw 2. Pass. Yep, my bad. Live and learn. Takanunu. Okay, again, I'm not sure what they could possibly have here to get out of this, because Simpson is actually just going to win the game here. Looking on latest MTG stream? No, I can't watch those. Yeah, I just can't slog through that. Those streams are just mind-numbingly boring to watch. I can't. I just want the highlights. Like, you know, I'll read some article later about the important shit, or just look on Reddit. They'll say whatever the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I can't do anything else. I could just instant speed copy synthesizer here. Is pretty insane, right? Do I need to counter this? They're gonna trigger. No, you know what? Let this happen. It's fine. I'm just gonna 3 steps the Simpson here. If they attack, then I eat their guy. Oh, if anyone else needed, okay, good. Yeah, I can't watch it. I watched a little bit of it too. I just wanted to see some spoilers, but I don't know. I just they're just, I don't know. The stuff they talk about, most of it I don't care, like all the different art styles and all that other stuff, but yeah, I get that other people do care about that, and if you do care about that, then definitely, I guess you're probably excited to hear the news. But those streams are hard to watch. None of those guys are like, you know, presenters or broadcast, like they don't have so they're just kind of like they're all looking at their notes and they're bumbling, they're interrupting each other or whatever else. I don't know, it's weird. But I think Blake does a good job for what it's worth, but they're all just people who make a game. They're not like in that world, so it's weird. It's hard for me to watch. It's awkward. But DJ, how you doing, buddy? Riptide, what's up? Sales talk, yeah, right. Doing degenerate artifact stuff, yeah, hell yes we are. But yeah, the stream is funny. It's always funny to watch. But anyway, we get to make an 8/8 here, eat their thing, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna die. Yeah, synthesizer. So 3 steps ahead. I didn't mention in the deck tech part, but yeah, copying a synthesizer instant speed is pretty insane because, of course, synthesizer is a 3 mana artifact, so it triggers off itself and other copies of it. They can exile their creatures to gain some life here, maybe. Yeah, I think this game's over. Triggers. Let's kill Karabek. Swing for 22, or whatever. Lethal here. 24. Nice. 11/11s. You see the power of Simpson. Yeah, just drawing 1. Mono black, oof, does not have a lot of answers to Simpson. So what do I take here? I like Seraph against mono black. Again, they struggle to beat this kind of card. They have to duress the Simpson out of our hand, or else they can't beat it once it's in play, right? Negate. They're a creature deck. I want to leave in all the removal. I don't think I'm going to bring in counter magic. In fact, I think I'm going to take out the 3 steps. I don't think I need it here. So I'm bringing in 2 Seraph. Mightstone, Weakstone, a little clunky. They're going to bring in a bunch of duress effects. I could even cut a couple of these and bring in like Tidebinder's a little sleeker, lower to the ground, easier to cast, and doesn't get duressed. So I think I'm going to try that. I could try a Get Lost as well. It's just a Doomblade, basically. Nah, I'm going to keep it like this. Mightstone, Weakstone, or... Sure, something like that. Let's try it. I wonder if these artifact decks are going to make Farewell come back. Well, no, because these artifact decks aren't popular. Nobody's playing this deck right now. I mean, there's a one deck version of like this. I think 2 people played at the last Pro Tour a couple months ago or a month ago, whatever. And then I saw it on the ladder once. There was somebody who did well in one of the not the ladder, the MTGO challenges, Magic Online. Somebody did well once there. But But that's it. That's all I saw. I didn't see this deck anywhere else. It didn't show up at the last RC that just happened in Montreal. It didn't show up. Well, we'll see what happens at the upcoming RC. Isn't there an RC like this weekend or something? Or it's soon? It's like next week or this weekend? One of these weekends coming up. Farewell will be rotating, and I mentioned before we started recording, this blue-white artifact deck does not lose anything. It loses very little, like cards that don't matter, like Depop. We're playing one Depop, sure. We can put in a Sunfall or some other sweeper, you know? All the artifacts are from either Lost Caverns of Ixalan or Brothers War, which does not rotate. None of these sets rotate, so... yeah, and Wilds of Eldraine, like Glass Casket and stuff, none of that rotates. I think I'm going to keep this... I mean, we've got the Simpson. They duress it. That's fine. We've got Seraph as well here. I just need to draw one colored mana here, a white in particular. It is weird playing an artifact deck with so many colors. That's just how they make artifacts these days. It's kind of weird, but so many artifacts are colored these days. It's really weird. But yeah. Yeah, MTG, absolutely. Synthesizer is busto, dude. Damn Commander players, yeah. Caustic Bronco. Yeah, I'm just going to kill that now and just shut off their draw engine here. You know, Sawblades is good, but it only hits tapped creatures, so I give them a free draw here. This triggers when it attacks. I'd rather just kill it and not let them have the free draw. They have no... Ooh, another one. They have no duress, so come on, land. If I get this Synthesizer down there in deep shit... Come on, land. One time. 46%. Easy. Nice. Scry 2, make sure we hit another land drop here. Deal. Oh, I actually like Braided Net. I'm going to keep that on top. You don't need much mana. You get 3-4 mana, that's it, because Thran Spider makes mana. Usually the Mightstone Weakstone makes mana, but that's not... I cut a bunch of them, right? Cut all of them? Gravy Tea. Okay. I'm going to need to Glyph Bridge pretty quick, but, like, this... if I go Spider... Oh, actually, no, I should just go Assimilation Aegis here. That's even better. Yeah, they get to draw a card. I lose life. Ow. Okay, so it's going to be Assimilation Aegis, right? And then I draw Braided Net. Yeah. I don't need to actually play any more creatures here. I just need to play 3-mana artifacts. Go. Liliana of the Veil. Make me sack my guy. Get in for 3. And then I untap. I get to go Braided Net. That's actually close. Maybe I should have put Braided Net on the bottom. Chaotic! You got a Surge Foil, nice. How you doing?
Chaotic.
Been a while. What Surge Foil? Which one?
Stream, Twitch.
Yeah, because I need one more mana. I'd love to double spell here, but I can't, right? What should I go with here? They have a Deep Cavern Bat. I think I should go with Braided Net. Yeah. And I could tap the Lily, but I don't really care about Lily. So I'm just going to pass. And Synthesizer continues to pump out creatures. They're getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, the discard shouldn't matter here. I think I'm just going to discard Spider. Yeah. They ditch Gisa, sure. Caesar. Oh, you open a Fallout card. Nice. Ooh, a Surge Foil Caesar. Oh, wow. Oh, it isn't worth much? I thought that would be. Wow, damn. Okay, nice. Hey, that's still sweet, dude. It looks awesome. Yeah, they look awesome. Some of the... I opened a Confetti Foil, one of the Hallowed Fountain Confetti Foil in Vegas at MagicCon. And I was like, holy shit, this looks nice. And then people told me what it was worth. I'm like, sell. Who wants to buy it? I just sold it immediately to a dealer. Sure. So they're probably going to take Glyph Bridge here. But they can't kill my 4/4, which means they can't attack with Trespasser. Next turn, I get to swing with the 4/4 here. I'm going to play Steel Seraph, and then probably this guy's going to become a 5/6/6. I'll send him to the air, maybe, or I'll just give him Lifelink or something. That'll be good enough. Yeah, they take the Wrath. I don't need to tap anything here. Okay. Could just kill that bat with Spring Loaded whenever I want. Combat. Swing for 6 lifelink. Oof. No bueno. And then I should just kill that bat now. They're not attacking, right? So I'll just spring loaded now, eat the bat, and then get my glyph bridge back. I can turn something into Caustic Bronco next turn to draw cards. That's pretty funny. Maybe I should do that. I'm at 10 life. Well, I'm going to go to 16 here, right? Yeah. But yeah, oh yeah, flip the Saw Blades, spring-loaded Saw Blade. Yeah, Bubba, that's what's so good about this card. This is a fantastic removal spell if you're an Artifacts deck. Like, if every removal spell had a mode like this, that would be ridiculous. Like, imagine if, you know, yeah, 2 mana, deal 5 damage card could flip into a vehicle outside of the Artifacts, you know, requirement. And that's huge, right? Okay, so if they do this, they're trying to keep Lily alive. I'm just going to Saw Blades here, eat the bat. And pass upkeep. Braided Net the Lily. And this is what I was talking about in the deck tech. You can basically shut off Planeswalkers on upkeep by just tapping them before they can activate. And now their activated abilities cannot be activated because of Braided Net. So they can't minus Lily to make me sack a creature here. And they lose. These guys are going to be almost lethal next. Well, depending on what I draw. I guess I might not draw anything here. I might Fomori Vault away the Glyph Bridge at this point. I don't really need it. Or I might just flip the Braided Net. If I flip this into Quipu, it's going to make another creature. Maybe I could turn... Yeah, I could turn one of these guys into a Caustic Bronco, I guess. Ooh, hostile. Going to make me discard here. Okay, that guy's awesome. That is one of the best reasons to play, I don't know, mono black, I guess? Or I don't know. This guy's very good. Wow. That's almost lethal. I think that is, right? 2 more artifacts, 3 more artifacts. That should make these guys lethal, yeah. Tap. Give it lifelink. Oop. Boom. And out of nowhere, you can just crush somebody like that. Like I said, you get one of those tokens into play, 2 tokens, and then it's just, you're doing like 30 damage. All right, that's round 1 in the books. I will see you in the next round. Welcome back, everybody, to round number 2. We are 1-0 with blue-white artifactos. Let's see if we can notch another win here. I think this is a keep. It's not exciting, but it's serviceable. And I could probably take a look at the top and say, I don't want land, but I'll keep it 3 steps. Okay, so we've got Mana Rock on 2, which lets us 3-drop plus Surveil land next turn. Or, I guess I could go Rock into Spider if I play Otawara and then keep the Surveil land. Is that better? Just accelerate out the number of artifacts. This is Domain we're playing against here. So they're going to cycle Herd Migration. I like getting the Spider down now. It's just a question of, do I want to go Foundry into Spider? I think that's probably better, right? Cycle it. Nope. We're ramping, baby. Now we're untapping with 6 mana. Well, if I had an untapped land, it would be 7 mana on turn 4. Except I can't even kick this. Like, I have to pay... This stupid thing says specifically artifacts. The Power Stone I can actually use... Oh no, to cast. The Spree is an additional cost to cast. So I can't actually use any of this mana to kick 3 steps. Unfortunately. Oh, they're going to kill my Spider. If I do draw an untapped land, I can just start activating Spider and putting artifacts in my hand, because I'll have 7 mana, which is nice. But Spider is awesome. Like, the reach is awesome, the body's awesome, the ability's awesome. Ah, I didn't need another Braided Net, that's for sure. Okay, let's Surveil, see what's on top. I don't want that. Let's punch them in the face. And then I think I'm going to leave up 3 steps, because if they have a 4 mana ramp spell here, I'm definitely going to counter it. Like whether it's, I don't know, do they play, nobody plays Invasion of Zendikar anymore. Do they play Cartographer Survey or, I don't know, some other goofy nonsense? Yeah, I'll counter the Stomper, I think. I just want to keep them off of 7 here. Or keep them off of ramping to 7. I'm sure they have a land, but, yep. Okay. Not amazing. I'm going to play Braided Net, and I'm immediately going to flip it. Sack of Power Stone. Okay, Braided Net. Pass. I guess they could leyline this. They kind of have to now, don't they? Otherwise, I just draw 5 cards. Shit. Maybe I should have waited one more turn and just did that all in one shot. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Because if they... Yeah, oops. I just realized, yeah, because I didn't have the... I was missing 1 mana to activate there. I only had 3 mana, so I Braided Netted again. Braided Net again? Yeah. Colin, what's up? Oh, you know what? You just reminded me. I gotta turn that off. I don't want any intro music here. You're the last one. No, it's not Legend of Zelda. For those of you watching on YouTube, I'm recording this for YouTube, that's why. Thousand Moon Smithy is no good. People tried it before, and it's too slow, and with, you know, a lot of decks playing Field of Ruin, it's too vulnerable. Simpson is much better. Think Simpson is 3 mana. Thousand Moon was 4. Simpson starts doing things immediately. Thousand Moon, you have to like untap, tap a bunch of artifacts, flip it, then untap again, then cast the thing, right? It's crazy. Sure. Assassin's Trophy? Desperate times, boy. Domain having to bend over backwards here to do the thing. Okay, well, I still want to draw cards, so let's craft. I should be using that Fabrication Foundry. Okay, let's draw some cards. Nice. There we go. Like, this is such a better Thousand Moon Smithy, right? Like, for so many reasons. Like, you can just tell by looking at it. It's just way better. Way easier to immediately get value. Like, it immediately gets value, but way easier to start the chain going. They are going to leyline this immediately, so I should just wait here. Right? I know they're going to leyline. But it doesn't matter, right? I mean, if they leyline... Yeah, I'm still going to do this. I can't, like... Oh, beautiful. Wow. Okay. Yep, keeping all that. Yeah, they're going to leyline this. Oh, they didn't do it on end step. Nice. Did they not have a leyline? If I untap with Simpson, they're in deep shit. Now, they have Sunfalls, so they probably have a couple of answers for the first couple of waves of things that I'm going to throw at them, but if Simpson sticks around, those waves won't stop. They're going to have to leyline this. I don't have any enchantment hate in the main deck, unfortunately. I have one Otawara, which is sitting in play now. I don't have any other way to get rid of a leyline, I think, but yeah. You know how games will reboot their games or movies? Yeah. A reboot set? Oh, like going back to, yeah. Yeah, I don't, yeah, no, that's never going to happen, because where do you reboot back to in Magic, right? There's, what do you consider a good starting point? Surely you don't mean reboot back to Alpha, Beta, Unlimited. That's, they didn't know what they were doing back then when they designed those cards. So we're not going back to that, surely. So you go back to M10? Go back to before M10? Like, I don't know. That's... I don't think that'll ever work. Magic is not like those other things. Those other things are a self-contained story. It's Ghostbusters. We're gonna reboot Ghostbusters or whatever. Like, we already know the story. We already know, like, it can't... Magic is infinite branches, infinite possibilities. There's... I don't know how you would reboot it. Like, set design and cards have gotten to such a point that you can't reboot it. People would hate that. They would lose their minds. I could play Spider, but then I would have had nothing to trigger the Simpson after. But anyway, this is them getting wrecked here. It's gonna be GG. Thank you for the follow, Brenny Lax.
Artifacts, Brenny. Thank you for the follow button, big ass.
Oh, spicy. Yeah, I guess I'll keep this net. Are they gonna Wrath here? Maybe I should just Mightstone, Weakstone the Angel? No. I can do this, draw 2 cards, and then I can play the Braided Net, right? and then I braided net, and then I could just tap the angel. Look at this power. Look at this power.
44 power on the battlefield, opponent. Now what?
I know they have Sunfalls. They're gonna Sunfall, obviously. But even if they do, I get to untap, make like a bunch more creatures here, and then flip Braided Net and draw like 10 cards. It's silly. Once it gets going, they need a farewell here, essentially. But this is game one. I mean, they're playing a weird version of Domain. Assassin's Trophy is very, very unorthodox and happens to be good against me. Most people are not playing cards like this. That's why I said I think I like artifacts. But my opponent here, yeah, they're looking at the net. I've got the net to tap down the angel. They have to sweep here or they die. So let's see what happens. Not letting them get the life here. 50. Oh, is it 50? Oh, well, whoops, we're 11-11s now. Yeah. Did I say 44? We have 5 tokens. Sure. I'm not here to do the math. The math is for my opponent. Can you survive this? Yeah, okay. There's the Sunfall. No surprise there. Don't worry. There's more where that came from. And they are going to be large. Oh, no. Oh, boy. That is... Oh, it's going to sting. Scoop? Might see a scoop here. Leyline? Leyline prey? No. No Leyline in response? Oh, goodness. Oh, how many Sunfalls do you have? Now it's a new game we're playing. It's called How Many Sunfalls? I think I'm not going to overextend here. So this is me not overextending. I'm just going to play this and draw 2. Make, of course, like, put 40 power on the battlefield, and then pass. Oh, wait, we're getting 3 tokens now, right. Never mind. I don't think I need to flip Quipu here, because we just are... I don't want to draw this many cards. It's actually a little dangerous. Spider Town, huh? Way more than 40 power on the battlefield. Right, we have 3 of them. I pass to you. Do you have another Sunfall? Please, did you have Leyline the whole time? Surely they're not sitting on Leyline, right? They keep looking at their mana like they want to tap it and cast something here, and I'm confused. But, let's see. Math is for blockers. Yeah. You don't, when you're the one putting 50 power on the battlefield, you don't worry about, is it 52? Irrelevant. The question is, do you have a sweeper every single turn from now until you cast, I don't know. Farewell is the only thing that gets them out of this. There's a sweeper. Okay. They're lucky. They're going to run out at some point. Okay. Ooh, this guy's going to crunch, but I'm going to tap him down. If they activate... Oh, yeah. So they probably don't have a sweeper here, right? And if that means they don't have a sweeper, maybe they think I... Oh, I can shut off their black here and turn off Domain a little bit. It's kind of interesting. I'm sure they have a black source in the deck, though. Yeah, it might be time to flip the Queeps. That should be good. I don't need to do anything else here. Unless... 5? Get back Mightstone, Weakstone. Sack. Whew. Doing crazy shit now. Draw 2 cards. Ooh. Oh, goodness. Oh, I shouldn't have played my land. Go. Now we're putting 6 times 15 power on the... It doesn't... 100? Let's just... It's like 100 something, right? I don't know. 2, 4, so 30, 60, 90, 120, right? No. 100, 3, 90. 90 power? Is that right? Yeah. Yeah. Sweet, right, Real? Yeah, Artifact Dex Busto. This card is broken. And in Modern, if you were paying attention to the Modern Horizons 3 spoilers, they just printed the, what are they called? Medallions. The blue medallion, the fact that this is blue, this is white, this is blue. Look, they print artifacts now that have colors on them. They're not just, we used to call artifacts mono brown. Brown artifacts. That's what they were, brown. Now they're gray and colored. They're all colored. White. We play a ton of colored artifacts in this deck. So that medallion, the Sapphire Medallion, making this cheaper, making that turtle cheaper, that crazy turtle that, you know, it's a commander card. I've never played against it, but people seem to love it. Ooh, your beasts versus my artifacts. You think that's good enough? They're praying that it is. I'm gonna tap one of these dorks down. Let's tap 2. Oh, I've got to exile. Hold up. Let's see. I have 6. Oh, I can kill them. Yeah, we can easily kill them here. What am I saying? There's so many options here. Is that enough? Stop it! You're killing him!
Have you had enough? Not yet? Okay, excellent.
GG. I just need one of these guys to get through for 25. That's lethal. Nice. It feels great to do that in this deck. Okay, Tidebinders come in. Steel Seraph is mediocre here. I don't think I'm going to play. Pithing Needle? It's good against Nissa or something. I don't think I'm going to bring that in. No. Get Lost is amazing against them. Hey, thank you for the follow, The Real Eats.
Welcome to the Squadron, Real Eats. You are awesome, buddy.
I could try Negate. Akal Pakal's interesting, but they're going to leave in their sweepers, right? So I'm going to actually take out Depop. I'm going to take out Glass Casket. Spring Loaded is mediocre. What else could I bring in? Maybe it is Negate. Steel Seraph. Seraph's interesting too. They probably can't remove this outside of a ley line. And it's like a single target that demands a sweeper almost, right? They either have to use like a Depop Sunfall on this, or they have to leyline it, because otherwise they can't. It's very hard to race, right? Like 3 lifelink in the air, the 6-point life swing, even for them, outside of a Herd Migration or like an Atraxa, they're not going to be able to race that. It has I could even give it vigilance, but even an Archangel, I guess it's kind of keeping pace with an Archangel. I don't know. Steel Seraph I could try bringing in, or Negate. Maybe it is Negate. I feel like they're going to have some kind of Farewell, or maybe they have who the hell knows, some kind of artifact removal. I'm going to try Negate here. Let's run that for game 2. Yeah, it's sweet. It was 92. It was over 90. Oh, with the spider. Yeah, right. Sitar, how you doing? Stirk, what's up? Kappa Cannoneer, that's the card I'm thinking of. So think about that Sapphire Medallion, that blue medallion in an artifact shell, with Kappa Cannoneer getting cheaper, Simpson getting cheaper, Thoughtcast getting cheaper, Thought Monitor getting cheaper. All those are blue, and they're all either artifacts themselves or care about artifacts, right? I could see that medallion being good. Rook Egg, what's up? All is well, yeah. I mean, no, it's not, but I feel optimistic. It's Friday, so I'm in a better mood. But you notice, yeah, thank you. I am feeling a bit better, but that's how it goes. You know, my wife and I are kind of made up again, so she was pretty pissed off at me for a couple days, but I have Fab Foundry into Thran Spider next turn. So that'll take me. So I Fab Foundry. They go 2. I go 2. Fab Foundry. They go 3. Topiary Stomper. I go 3. Thran Spider. Wow, that's tough, actually. Do I have the time to do this? Braided Net, Tidebinder. I think I'm going to ditch that. Especially because I have a Fab Foundry. If I find another Mightstone, Weakstone, I can just do the old Goblin Welder switch. Okay. Fab Foundry into Spider is an excellent curve for this deck. It's very hard for other decks to actually compete with that ramp. Like, we're going 2-mana rock. No decks are playing 2-mana rocks. Iron Crag is the only other one that is legal in the format that nobody's really playing. And then Thran Spider on 3 ramping again. Like, it's actually a pretty sweet little curve. It doesn't always happen, but we've done it two games now. Splunking's good for them, though. Nice. Okay. Maybe I should leave up Tidebinder here. I have a feeling I should leave up Tidebinder. Ooh, a Seachrome off the top is nice. Oof, it's close. I think I should leave up Tidebinder. I think I need to counter a ramp spell here. Like, if they have a 4-mana ramp spell, whether it's Invasion of Zendikar or Cartographer's Survey or whatever, I'm either going to negate or bind it and take a turn off ramping. We're on the draw, so yeah, there it is. That's what I wanted to get. So that resolves. And we Tidebind it. All right, huge. No ramp for you. They would have come in untapped, too. Yeah, Tidebinder, get wrecked. Let's go Vault into Spider, leave up Negate. Now I feel like I'm in a very, very powerful position. We're gonna untap next turn with 8 mana? 7 mana. 7 mana plus, well, I could, yeah. We'll see. 3, 6. I think I might just go net, leave up Negate if I don't have to use Negate this turn. Putting a pretty good clock on our opponent too with these 2 creatures. Oh, they do have a land. Nice. 5 mana, but they don't have Domain. Not even close. Triple Jetmirs. Oh, that is the dagger. Okay, let's get the swing in and see what happens. They might Wandering Emperor or something here. Do they have it? It's a card they often play. Oh, I should have maybe played my land to threaten the... Oh, okay, never mind. Land? Let's use this. Simpson. They gotta fight over this. They cannot let this resolve. Or they have to leyline it immediately, but I have Negate. So maybe I shouldn't play a 3 mana artifact here and just leave up the Negate? Is that crazy? I think I will. And then end step, I'm gonna Fomori Vault away like the Spider probably if they don't do anything. Or if they tap out and I can't negate it. Let's see what happens. Okay, Scry 2. Here's the ley line. So I could let that resolve. I think I will. Because I need a negate for something like a Farewell or something. That actually devastates me. So I'm going to let this happen. We still get the Scry. Beautiful. I don't need the land. Yeah, let's keep another Simpson on top. Pass the turn. Leaving up negate here. Otherwise I would play a 3-drop, but no mana for that. Oh yeah, look at this. They're going to... Oh no, but that doesn't... Okay, up the beanstalk is fine. Why are they floating this? Remember, I put Get Losts into my deck, so I can definitely get that Simpson back later if I find a Get Lost. The beautiful part about Fomori Vault, it's an Artifact Matters card that doesn't care about getting artifacts. It gets any spell, any card. You can take a land off it. Feels incredible. So I know what's on top. I don't need to vault here. Punch first. Yeah, they're almost dead. Simpson number 2. They've got to fight. Could fight over this. Do I care? They're at 7. I feel like I'm winning this game. I just need to stop a Herd Migration or a Negate or something. Or a Herd Migration or a Farewell here. And then we should be able to win the game. So we're going to let that happen. I'm not going to fight over that. Simpson's good, but we've already got them at 7 life. I don't need to make 20/20s here. I just need to continue beating them down and stop them from stabilizing. They don't do anything. So now I'm not scared of any big sorceries, so I think I am going to Fomori Vault here. And let's toss a Spider. Look at the top 3. It's not super impressive, but yeah, I'll take that. Nice. Okay. Put my opponent to 2. Okay, because I can use this mana to activate the Fomori Vault. Fabrication Foundry you cannot use to activate Fomori Vault, but Mightstone and the Power Stones you can. It's very weird. Another negate. Okay, again, I'm not going to fight over this. I need to save my negate for their sweeper, and then they die. So we pass. They go for their Sunfall here, and we counter it. Being very patient with this negate in order to seal this game up. Oh, god damn it. Okay, well, they're at 2 life. This Braided Net's going to make that not block, so they have to find land into Leyline Binding. There's the land. Oh, and they do have a Farewell. So I'm playing correctly here by keeping this this negate in my hand. Despite them countering and eating my most important card. Yeah, they had multiple negates, but the being patient here is going to pay off. So actually, if they don't have... Yeah, they don't have Leyline Binding already in hand, then we win. Actually, no, we win the game no matter what. I'm just going to Braided Net here. Oh yeah, they're done. Good game. All right. Round number 2 in the books. We'll see you in round number 3. Welcome back, everybody, to round number 3. We are 2-0 with the Blue-White Artifacts deck. We're on the play here against Spicy Curry Bread. Uh-oh. God, I love curry. I'm getting hungry. Why? Should not have looked at that person's name. Am I going to keep this on the play? It's a little awkward. I think I have to keep this. With Simcid in my hand, I mean, I just need 1 land in the next 2 draws. I'm at 45% hit land here. If I hit a land in the next 2 draws, my chance of winning should go way up, depending on the deck we're playing against, of course, but they could have a bat, for example. But if they do have bat, they probably have to take Glass Casket. Otherwise, I just eat their bat, so it'd be interesting. Yeah, swamp. Okay, well, that's a good draw. I get to play it this turn. Do not want that. Now my opponent knows what's up. As soon as I toss the Glyph Bridge, they know I'm not blue-white control. Black-white. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna see if they can beat this. Can you get this off the battlefield? If the answer is no, I might just win the game. I think I'm gonna keep both of those. Little awkward to surveil into a card I want to keep, but something may change here. No 2-drop for my opponent. No dual lands, so not sure what I'm playing against here. Could be a rogue deck. I'll go with the Braided and make an artifact dude. And I'm going to keep the Seraph on top. Next turn I can smash with this Construct as a 5/5 and give it lifelink. So pass to them. End step, Resolute Reinforcements perhaps? Black-white. Normally, like, you know, from the Pro Tour, there was a black-white Bronco deck, Caustic Bronco, and it was, you know, trying to kind of not... I guess there was a bit of a combo going on. Candy Grapple. Okay. Maybe, well, you know what? We're playing events here, so maybe this is just a, you know, this is the cards I own. I'm going to run it through an event and see if I can get some gems out of it. So, not the greatest testing, but who knows? These are the kind of decks that randomly can beat me because I have no idea what my opponent's doing here. I won't know how to sideboard against them. Sorin. Okay, well, Sorin I could beat with Braided Net pretty easily here. Yeah. Ooh, they plus it. Nice. So that's smart. They get a card off it right away because after this, they're not going to get any more cards off Sorin. Going to stop on upkeep and tap him down. Meanwhile, we're going to be making more and more and more tokens. Could go Braided Net number 2, but let's put some beef on the field. Trigger the Simpson here. Pass to upkeep. Does not matter. Upkeep. Net. Tap Sorin. Get in the net. Oh, Candy Grapple. The irony here, of course, what I was saying, you know, before we started this event, the black decks play Go for the Throat. They don't play randomly. Go for the Throat is very bad against us, which is one of the advantages of playing this deck. Candy Grapple randomly, it's a much worse removal spell, but it's great against us. This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's hilarious. Okay, I guess I could just play another artifact here just to play an artifact to pump this guy. I don't think I need to. Let's just hit. We'll stop on upkeep. I just need to shut Sorin down for 1 more turn, and then that's it. 4 mana, draw 1 over there. Alright, let's see what they do. Candy Grapple? If they do Candy Grapple my 3/3, I can actually... Oh, wow. Okay. Well, they're using their cards on my tokens, so I feel like I'm winning that game, but that drew them a card? No. Yeah, never mind. That was on the draw step. Could turn this into a 5/5. I think I will. So let's flash this in, and this is where you can get really tricky with the deck. You know, I'm basically not getting any value off that, but I can... Oh, but then it's not going to have haste. Right. Never mind. Never mind. Should I do it anyway? Yeah, you know what? I will. We have nothing else going on here. I could play another net or whatever, but that's fine. Let's ditch the Glyph Bridge. This comes back. Now, it's going to be summoning 6, so even if I... Like, 'cause I can crew this thing with 2 artifacts, but because it exiles and re-enters, I can't. I can't attack with this turn, so I'm just going to tap Sorin 1 last time here. And then I'll kill it next turn with the Chariot, hopefully. And we'll continue on our merry way. Probably play another Braided Net to trigger Synthesizer. Let's see what they do. They've got a treasure. So 6 mana here. I've been missing my land drops. We've got answers to almost everything, though. Simpson just needs to sit there and do its thing. There's a land. So 5. I can't double spell here and go Mightstone into Braided Net. Always make sure you remember, you know, when you count your mana. You know, if I had 6 mana here, I could go Mightstone, Weakstone, and then the mana from Mightstone, Weakstone, you know, play another spell. So you can play 8 mana worth of spells with only 6 lands, but not this time. So I'm going to go Glyph Bridge. And that'll trigger the Simpson. And then I can use the other Braided Net. Oh, I can just crew this, I guess. Hold up, I don't need to do that. Let's go tap 2 other artifacts. Tap, tap. Okay. Combat. They're sitting there with something. I'm like, they have a removal. Long Goodbye, maybe? Why would they target that? Moment of Valor. Okay. They're gonna, okay. Double Moment of Valor. There goes all their mana. Okay. I passed the turn. Now I've got another Braided Net. Soren's still tapped down here. Yeah, they're using a bunch of cards to kill my... Well, I guess the Spring Loaded was an actual card they traded with, but they've used at least 2 removal spells on my tokens so far. That's not a sustainable strategy, I think, but what do I know? Could flip Braided Net here. That'll come in and trigger the Simpson. Could flip in another Saw Blades, but I don't know what my opponent's deck is supposed to be doing here other than a bunch of removal spells and a Planeswalker. Did they play creatures at all or what? Should I Mightstone, Weakstone, draw? I feel like I should let's just draw some cards here. And then I'm going to tap with Braided Net on their upkeep again. Make another giant dude. Okay. Pass. Goodness. Okay. You say so. So as they keep going lower and lower on cards, I am going up. Kaya! Geist Hunter. No idea what this card does. A Midnight Hunt Kaya. Holy crap, this is ancient. Creatures you control gain Death Touch +1. Until end of turn, if one or more tokens would be created, twice that many. So she +1 for no value. They're trying to do some kind of token thing? Is that what's going on? Wow. Okay. Wait, didn't I have a creature? How did they kill my creature there? They +1 Kaya. I don't know. Whatever. Let's see here. I think it's time to flip Quipu. Let's do that. This is going to trigger the Simpson again, of course. Fab Foundry. And now I can activate Braided Quipu and draw infinite, or I can just go wide here. I think I'm just going to go real wide. That's more fun. And upkeep, maybe I'll just tap Kaya here. It doesn't really matter though, right? Nah, let's just pass. I'll tap Soren. Kaya's actually just does nothing. They need a bunch of creatures or some way to make tokens or something. Then they get to do Kaya things. Yeah, that's not doing it. Do they have another sweeper? Maybe. If they do, I might have to attack with Anchorage at some point, but no. Okay. Combat. Wait a minute, can't I just kill them? Maybe we should just send lethal at them. They're gonna have a way to stop this, aren't they? Oh, did I craft the wrong Quipu? I think I clicked the wrong one before, didn't I? Or did I run out of counters? Should I just send at them? Okay, finish them. Yeah, you're right. Okay, deal. Could have flashed in another artifact for some more juice, but I don't think they have any removal. Well, a lot of their removal is good against artifacts randomly, but they used so much of it. Like, holy crap. It's just all removal and some black and white planeswalkers. So, yes, thank you. Thank you, Bruno. Altanar, what's up? You got the meta breakdown for Europe? Nice. Azorius Control, yep. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be... Well, I'm not surprised. I keep saying I think it's the best... It's just cards I own, Yolaquin. Yeah, Jolaquin. Yeah, Blue-White Control, I keep saying I think is the best archetype in Standard right now. Okay, so Steel Seraph, I guess I don't need... I'm just not gonna rely on creatures as much, and I'm just gonna go... let's go Negates. Let's go Tidebinder. Tidebinder could be good here. I'll cut like 1 or 2 Glyph Bridges. Simulation Aegis is not great here, but they could bring in, potentially, creatures, right? I'm going to ditch the Aegis. I'll play Glyph Bridge. Glyph Bridge turns into a threat if I want. It's got utility still, even if I'm not wrathing anything. So let's run it like that against black-white trade binders. I do transform the net, but you just don't need to. Oh, it's from Crimson Vow MTG. Sorry, yeah, it was that block, Innistrad block. Yeah, my bad. But dear God, I've not seen that card in play ever in Standard in 3 years or however long it's been legal. It's crazy. Today, one thing I saw playing Yellow Hat, nice, in Blue-White Control was using... Yes, I know. Somebody mentioned that yesterday, Bruno. They said he was sideboarding them in. And I thought, wow, that's... I don't know. Blue-White Control, in my opinion, doesn't need that much help against Discard. The Discard deck, Mono-Black, I guess it's okay against them, but they do play a lot of removal and stuff. I don't know. Aren't there better sideboard options? Maybe. It was working, really. Yeah, I mean, against Mono Black, it works, but is that even a real deck? Like, and is the matchup that bad? And even if it is, even if you do want to dedicate sideboard slots to that matchup, is Baloth the card that you want? I'm not even sure on any of those things. Okay, I'm on the draw here. I'm gonna try this in the dark. If I find any land in the first 3 draws, we should be in good shape here. So, Get Lost isn't the worst. I expect them to have a bunch of duress effects here post board. Whatever that, you know, Pilfer, Duress, you know, all these things. Dreams of Steel and Oil. Oh, okay. Land is good. So I guess they're doing some creature thing now post board, maybe? I didn't see a single creature in game 1. Crystal Grotto in the 2-color deck. Okay. Interesting. I think I'm going to take it. Life hardly matters against this deck. We do big chunks of damage. Big chunks. Are they splashing something? No way, right? Okay, let's just pass here. I'm going to leave up Tidebinder and 3 steps. I don't know what my opponent's sideboard plans are, but 4 mana, that's around the time when they're going to play... Oh, okay. I was going to say they're going to play a Planeswalker or something, but I guess not. Okay. Just kill this guy. This is weird pulling the trigger on Get Lost this early, but if they're going to go in on creatures like this and not have a land drop this turn, then I'm just going to take away their tempo here. Because that's the only way they're going to win this game is with tempo, yeah. Could have waited till end step and taken another 2. I gave them a land. Lucky. So be it. Why not 2? Okay, so now I'm expecting them to have some kind of big play here, so let's let that happen. Maybe they attack me first, and then they go Sorin, and I negate Sorin, and then swing at Sorin, or whatever Planeswalker it is. I'm hoping to get to 5 mana before using 3 steps so I can draw off it, but let's see what our opponent does. Good, they go to combat, that's what I was hoping, and then post-combat Planeswalker, let's see it. Darn. Okay, then I just untap draw. Oh, that is a busto draw. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. Leaving up negate here. Simpson looks at the top 2. Now I have a reason to just start slamming these things. People are probably wondering why I wasn't, you know, I had these in hand. I could have tapped one of these guys down, but... let's go Spider into Negate here. Why do I need to tap these guys down? I can just take a little bit of damage, because if I do run across something like this, suddenly, or they play a Planeswalker, suddenly this has much more value. If I had gone Braided Net on 3, start tapping stuff down, by now it would have 0 counters on it, and, you know, it would be sitting there useless. Good thing we drew that Simpson, though. That makes them a lot better. Let's see if I can negate whatever... white. So they have white artifact removal is a possibility here. No. Black and white planeswalkers, huh? No duress to clear the way first or anything? Just raw dogging it. Okay. Take 2. That will be the last hit you get on me. Actually, maybe not, but we'll see. Rated net first, maybe? Let's go Thran Spider. Leave the nets for now. Yeah. This makes the largest dude possible because it puts 2 artifacts plus the creature itself on the battlefield. So 5/5, right? 4/4? Sure. Yeah, 4/4. Okay, so then Braided Net, 5 attack. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now, they can resolve their Planeswalker or whatever, or Negate sitting on top. Maybe I should have drawn Negate there. Murder! Straight up murder! Where's Torf Torf? Torf Torf appreciates these 3-mana double black removal spells. Soul Search. Okay. What would you like? They don't know I have a Negate on top, so they might take my hard counter here. Yeah. We're going to draw Negate, though. They're going to be sad. Okay. No attacks. Oh, if it's 1 or less? Yeah, because they took the Spree card. Right. I was wondering, like, wait a minute. How did they get the Spirit off that? Triggers. With Tidebinder plus Negate up here, or Tidebinder and or Negate up here, feels pretty good. Don't think we're gonna lose this one. 24 Azorius, 21 Esper, 20 Convoke, 20 or 16 Analyst. This is how many players were in it. Wow, the most represented decks. Yeah, interesting. Trades cleanly with Hostile. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Hostile Investigator's nasty. That is true, because yeah, they do get like a 3-for-1, right? But if you're not discarding it to the graveyard, then yeah, you're taking away that. So Hostile, instead of a 3-for-1, it's a 1-for-1, right? Okay, I'm gonna let Sorin resolve because I can just Tidebind this, right? They're looking at Tidebinder in my hand going, oh crap. Yeah. Binder. Maybe they remove this with something, but either way, they're not getting a creature this turn, and Sorin's on 2 loyalty. Yeah, killing it irrelevant now. Yep, deal. What else you got? Let's tap the Missionary. Could have played Artifact first. I guess I should have. Oops, done a little bit more damage, but it's a 2-turn clock no matter what. It doesn't matter how much we do. If we do 6 here or 7 or whatever, it's irrelevant. We're gonna kill them next turn. They still... Oh, right, I didn't attack Sorin. Okay, well, I'll have to tap Sorin there. Deal. Oops, yeah, I'm supposed to attack Sorin with both. What am I doing? Whatever. Surveil. This game is in the bag. Do not need. Let's go Braided Nets. Test you. Triggers. Net the Sorin. They left Cut Down in their deck against me. No idea why, but okay. Edgar. Sure. He gets tapped just like all the rest. That's GG. Oh. Okay. They get a rat that can't block. GG. Alright, that's round number 3. We're 3-0 with blue-white artifacts. I will see you in the next round. Welcome back, everybody, to round number 4 of our standard event with blue-white artifacts. We are 3-0 currently as we head into the 4th round against Alessandro, 81. Oh, he was born in the same year as me?
There can only be one 81. And that's right here.
Ow. Oh, God. Keep. I'm going to try this. I don't know if this is going to be any good. Ooh, blue-white control. Let's try it. I think blue-white control, this will be good against, actually. We'll see. It just depends. Do they play farewell? If they don't play farewell, it's not going to be great. Oh, sorry. If they do play farewell, it's not going to be great. If they don't play farewell, that's great. Please counter this. Excellent, excellent. We got Thran Spider next turn. They can keep on countering these artifacts if they like. Depop sucks, and I'm sad that we drew that. The one Depop in my deck against blue-white control, but what are you going to do? Ooh, Seachrome. I don't think this kind of deck can sit here not playing stuff. You just have to keep casting stuff. They can keep countering or not. Doesn't matter. We're going to just keep making them have it every single turn. Kill my guy or whatever. Get lost. Deal. Artifacts are not the worst thing in my deck. Or when they give me artifacts, it's can be pretty good here. Kidoki. I mean, it obviously makes Fomori Vault pretty insane. I get to discard this Depop. Braided Net. Pass. I think I'm going to try and get a Simpson as quickly as possible here. They don't have a Field of Ruin yet. Yeah, I'm going to do this now. I want to play around Tidebinder here. Kind of shitty. Okay. Sure. Braided Net will shut off the Emperor, so they get one Emperor turn here. It's 2 activations, because obviously my end step, but they get 1 turn of having it. Sure. Cliff Bridge will wipe this up at some point. Okay, the damage is irrelevant until we're at 0. Then it's relevant. 3 steps is interesting. Playing around No More Lies here. They deduce. They're down to 2 cards here. Digging away. I'm going to let them have Emperor here, I think. So let's pass. And I'm going to tap whatever creature they pump instead of tapping Emperor. And that way I can spring-loaded the creature, keep myself a little bit higher life total here. Okay. Sure. Braided Net and Spring-Loaded work very nicely together. Leaving up the 3 steps here, but I don't anticipate my opponent slamming anything huge. Now, if I tap 2 mana, maybe they Deluge or something? I'm not even sure. But the Spring-Loaded is nice here, too. Like, I can craft this into a 5/5 that I don't need any creatures to crew, right? Okay. Another net. Second Vault. Gonna stop on upkeep now and tap that Emperor, I think. I kind of like leaving up 3 steps. So I'm not gonna, well, this is interesting. They gonna Deluge on end step? That's what it smells like to me. Okay, let's make spring-loaded here. That threatens a block. Pass. They go for Deluge on end step. We counter. We tap Emperor on upkeep. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Another Emperor. I don't think that matters. Wow, they're going to lose the Emperor with 2 loyalty just to get an Emperor with 3? That does not seem worth it. I'm going to still Braided Net the next Emperor. It's the same thing, right? Sure. Very weird. Maybe they have Tishana's Tidebinder here? No. So I can tap... Oh, now I don't have 2 artifacts. Yeah, because I shouldn't have tapped the Power Stone. Right. Whatever. They get to do whatever here for 4. That's fine. We're not in the danger zone yet, so it's not a big deal. But, oh, there it is. So they need to fight over this. They haven't made a land drop in a couple turns here either. I could crew the 5/5 and attack Emperor. Is that crazy? They'll probably block, right? Or do I go for the Simpson here? 1, 2, 3. They can't No More Lies it. Let's say they have a hard counter plus No More Lies. Like if they have 3 steps plus No More Lies or double No More Lies, then they can get it. But I'm getting a 2 for 1 there. If they have 3 steps plus No More Lies, then it's a 2 for 2. I'm going to go for it. See what happens here. They have to fight, I think, right? Yeah, I think I have to fight over this. Okay, do you have another counter? Let's see. Looks like they do. Okay, so they fight, they win, they go down 2 cards here. And then, yep, that was exactly what they needed. Or else it would have been a 2 for 1, or my thing resolves. So, pretty lucky. They've had a bunch of counter magic here against us, but I think we're going to be okay. Pass, upkeep, we tap. Okay. Got another Braided Net to keep the Emperor down. And here they can attack. I'm going to crew, or whatever it's called, and force them to use their March here, or whatever it is. They're going to have some removal spell. Haven't given them many chances to kill anything here, but now they can. What do you got? Sure. March it in. What? And they exile a card of March. Wow. What? They exile. That seems not bad against me. Okay. I guess it's not amazing, but they could have just, yeah, locked down. That's weird. So we go Braided Net. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could flip the Quipu here as well. Oh, and they have another hard counter? Boy, they got very lucky here. They didn't even have a deluge. They just naturally drew the counters and stuff. Damn. Nice draws. Not much I can do about that. If they drew that many counter spells, then there's not much I can do. I will just pay for this, I think, though. They 2 for 1 themselves here to get this net off the field. They're all in on these tokens. Oh my god. Phantom Interference, sure. So we do this, we pass, we take 5, go down to 2. Oh, are we dead? We're exactly dead? Oh, that's so frustrating. Exacxies. Jesus Christ. Well, if we had drawn a little bit better, or our opponent was a little bit less lucky there, and didn't draw 3 No More Lies, 3 steps, and a Phantom Interference, then I think we would have been able to sneak away with that game, but they get us Exacxies here before we have a chance to untap and sweep and do other stuff. Pretty frustrating. Or draw a bunch of cards with Braided Net, but that's okay. I don't think this is a bad match, so we'll bring in stuff like this, and this, and this, and Get Lost. I don't think I want Get Lost. Let's get the caskets and the saw blades out of here, the depops and the glyph bridges. And the Seraph is interesting. I actually think Seraph is pretty great against them because, oh yeah, the Aegis can go. Because they, Wandering Emperor can't touch this. And their other stuff like, March is almost impossible. Well, March, it's expensive to kill it if it's on 3, right? 4 mana to kill my 3-drop. Get Lost is their best answer to this, I guess. I think I'm going to go up a couple Seraphs here and we'll try that. And that's it. Maybe cut a Mightstone, Weakstone, but this is a draw spell. I'll go up one more Seraph. We'll see if we can play the aggro game against them. Auto Tapper got me. Yeah. And you guys got a 20. Did anybody else beat me? Waft Turtle beat me? Okay, hold on. Give Waft Turtle 1,000. Okay, nice. Alright. We were on the play here. I don't know. I'm gonna try this with double. God, that's so slow. I can't keep that on top. I need something a little bit more proactive than that. Okay. They mill a land. Wow. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Fucking hell. That's exactly the kind of thing I would love to mill off the top of my deck, and I draw the 3rd Seachrome Coast. Oh my god, brutal. Or the 2nd Seachrome, I mean, for my 3rd land here. I would have liked to play 2nd land this to not draw land. Jesus Christ. We're 30-something% and we're just hitting land here. Deadly. Well, they had tap and they discard 2 lands, so I don't know what's going on over there. Maybe they're flooded too, but this is ridiculous. We even put a spell. Oh my god, no. Not like this. No. Okay, if they have Get Lost, super. Jeez, this is ridiculous. I know I kept a 5-land hand or whatever, 6-land, whatever it was. But, oh, and they randomly have a Ganjo. The one of. Sure. Yeah, drawing 3 land off the top after, binning useless spells kind of feels bad. How do you like that? Let's see if they're dumb enough to counter this. The nice thing about this is they kind of have to counter all these, even though this doesn't do anything right now. Yeah, because I will threaten to flip it, right? And the flipping, they can't counter. The, whatever it's called, craft. I could just craft with something in my graveyard, and then it's a 5/3 that starts to pressure them, right? Realm Breaker. Okay, is that a card that matters? Yeah, you have one of these kind of games every tournament. You just hope it's not for, like, the whole match. Like, it would have been nice to have at least one game here where, yeah. The first game was good, I guess. My opponent drew pretty well. Wow, did they just mill 3 more lands off the top? Holy crap. I think I had, like, 10 lands on the top of my deck. Thank you, Realm Breaker. That was great. That's the last thing I want to draw. That's pretty hilarious. They took my demo field, sure. Wow. Hashira, what's up? Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. A pog moment. Nice. I'm recording for YouTube here, so I can't really talk. Yeah, this is a lot of land. This is a little bit ridiculous now. I can't believe they milled 3 more land off the top, though. That's too funny. Okay, we're only 30% to draw land now. Only a third of our lands are still in the deck after only 18 cards. That's kind of insane. Okay, that hit a bunch of spells, sure. Uh-huh. Would love to draw Tishana's Tidebinder to shut that off, but... would love to just draw anything except a land. Just something relevant, please. This game would be great. Negate's fine, but, like, it's a little too late now. Yeah, of course it's a land. Alright. What else you got? I maintain that this is not an easy match for blue-white control. If I sneak in any, like, difficult to deal with artifact, it's tough for them. They've either got to tap out to cast March, or they've got to, 2-for-1 themselves by exiling a card, or whatever it is. But yeah, when you draw like this, it's not gonna work. Doesn't matter what the matchup's like. Sure. Yep, they haven't had a deluge yet. Until they find a deluge, then yeah, we might not lose, but Counter. I'll fight. I don't care. Okay. Realm Breaker. Interesting. They sideboarded as if we are a control deck. But I can't counter this, but I shouldn't. This is stupid, but I kind of checked out here. I don't think we're going to win this game. It's pretty impossible after that, all those lands that we drew. But we'll try. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Realm Breaker. They side this kind of stuff in against the mirror, but the nice thing about this deck is, yeah, you're not the mirror, right? You are a totally different deck. So this doesn't really do anything, and in fact, it powers up our craft and other things. So it's interesting. They just don't have any sideboard cards against this kind of strategy, I presume. Maybe one Farewell, and that's it. And then the rest of it is going to be like control cards, negates, and stuff like that, right? They milled some stuff. 2 out of 3 lands. Holy shit. So I only have 25% to draw land here now. Crazy. Jace. Didn't draw any counter magic. Sided in all the negates and everything. I guess I drew 1 negate. The rest got milled. The 3 steps got milled. So Jace gonna kill me here. Yep. I think we're done. An unfortunate round 4. Variance was bound to strike sometime. We'll see you in the next round. Welcome back, everybody, for the final round. We are 3-1. This is round number 5, the final one. If we win, we get 4. 4-1, we get more prizes. If we lose, 3-2. So let's see if we can get it. We win the die roll at least. That's awkward. Artifacts these days cost colored mana. When I was growing up, our artifacts were brown, dagnabbit, and that's the way we liked it. Now artifacts are all the different colors, so I can't keep this hand. If these were actual artifacts, maybe I could. They all cost white mana, though. I mean, I could, keep this on the off chance that I can demo field on 3, but the power of these cards comes in playing them on turn 2, and then playing, something better on turn 3 or whatever. I'm never going to be able to play this. So we're going to mulligan, sadly. Okay. That is very slow, but yeah, we're keeping it and praying. If I do draw a mana rock here, it'll be good. Spider, kind of like a mana rock. If I do draw another land, he'll accelerate me by 1 more, which is nice. Oh, give me a break. Fuck. Oh, come on. We go from drawing in the previous round all the lands in our deck in the top 20 cards, and now I can't find a 3rd land. That is shitty. Looks like our opponent's also mana screwed. Great. I should just flash in his Saw Blades just to play something. Oh, they temp lockdown. Nice. Okay, let's go Spider here. Ditching double temp lockdown. I guess my opponent also mana screwed, so I can't complain. We top deck the land. They're gonna kill my Spider, whatever. I don't care. If I draw an untapped land, I get to Mightstone, draw 2. Oh no, they're getting mana screwed too. Yeah, that's shitty. It's shitty for both. Like, I don't like, winning games like this. It sucks. But I would have liked to see blue-white control and this deck have a good, nice, even matchup. I'm not going to let them use No More Lies here, right? Let's just pass. I could demo field the beach just to mess with their mana. Maybe I should. But I think I need to demo field their creature lands and Mirex and all that stuff. Wow, they don't have another one? Okay, I'm gonna flash in Saw Blades. Yeah. Flash in Saw Blades, because it's not gonna do anything. It's blue-white, and I may be able to craft into 5/5, start punishing my opponent here. They toss Emperor. Crappy game 1. Well, we've still got the whole match to play here, so you never know what's going to happen. I could flip the net right now. Exile the Power Stone or something. Before they can Tide Bind. And then if I untap with this, and I can, go Braided Net, maybe draw some cards, or even just draw 3 here is pretty crazy. They can exile cards to march this if they want. That's also fine. I think that's what they might do. They're discarding anyway. Might as well get use out of your spells, right? Yeah, they exile Sunfall. Sure. Ooh, they found a land. Okay. Pretty sure they have, okay, that's a good one. I'm pretty sure they have a Tidebinder here, or even a No More Lies is no good. Let's pass. Like, anything I play here just gets countered by No More Lies, so I'd rather just chill here, I think. Wow, Jace. Okay, yeah, it's the only play they can make, I guess. Braided Net keeps Jace off my back. Sure. Very tempted to demo field their beach, but that's okay. So, I can go Mightstone, Weakstone, draw 2 into Braided Net. I think that's the play here. Okay. Oh, whoops! Oh yeah, my guy was 0 power. Never mind. I was gonna say I didn't attack! Oh yeah, I didn't attack because he was -1 power. Maybe they have a Tidebinder here? That'd be pretty funny. They do not. Okay, they could Tidebind my net. But then I would just attack with Spider and yeah. Actually, yeah, no, but Jace would shrink Spider. Yeah, Tidebinder would have been gross there if they had it, but no way I can play around Tidebinder. I have to wait till their upkeep to hit Jace. I have to let them untap. Okay, get lost. Deal. Now Braided Net is drawing a lot of cards, potentially. I can flip Sawblades, but it's going to be summoning sick. So I think I'm just going to keep tapping Jace. I'm going to go Foundry into Glyph Bridge. And then next turn I can flip Glyph Bridge. Pass. And then, yeah. Turn Glyph Bridge into a 5/3, start attacking the turn after. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here. Could flip in Sawblades, number 2, start crafting with that. I wonder if they have Farewell in the main deck. Some decks do. Okay, let's go to our turn. Oh, that's the one I want to see. Okay, so let's go flip this. Could have played Simpson first. I want to bait a counter here. I'm pretty sure they have a hard counter in their hand here. 3 steps ahead or whatever. Oh, or Tishana's Tidebinder. That would be great too. Either way, I want them to tap out so I can resolve this synthesizer here. There it is. Yes. Good. Great. Nice. Get that off the top. Pass. Turn off Jace. Now I can flip in Spring Loadeds and kill Tidebinder. They drew a land. You've been getting mana screwed? Yeah, I just got mana flooded really badly, and it's pretty annoying. Sure. So they have a march. They have to tap out for here. Sure. Draw a ton of cards. Skadoosh. Yeah, let's do this again. Damn it, I can't play another 3-mana artifact here. Sucks. But Jace gets to do whatever he wants here. I don't really give a shit. Yeah. Yeah. Deal. They have a Field of Ruin, huh? Oh, this is tough. So let's go land, surveil. Do not need that. Let's go Thran Spider. Could put the braided net back into play with the foundry. It's very tempting here, but... Deal. Could play the Glyph Bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, let's just play another Glyph Bridge here, right? We get to keep our Thran Spider, and then I get to kill Jace. Yeah. And their Tidebinder dies. Nice. Okay, well, they got mana screwed that game. Tidebinder pretty good here. Akal Pakal is great. Pithing Needle, Negate, Seraph. Get Lost, I'm still not a fan of. Take out the Casket, take out the Saw Blades, Depop. Glyph Bridge is very slow. Assimilation Aegis doesn't do anything. Mightstone, Weakstone? I'll go down one more Glyph Bridge here. Let's try this. Okay. Let's get a good game 2 here. No mana screws, no mana floods, please. Dead Diablo, how you doing? So we're recording this for YouTube, so I'm not catching up with chat until between the rounds here, but hopefully everybody doing well. Really bad hands mulligans, yeah. I know, it's frustrating because when it happens at the worst times, that's when it's really frustrating. Like you're in, you're 6 wins and 1 win away from getting day 2 of the arena open and you just get mana screwed 2 games in a row. Or you get mana screwed, then mana flooded, or whatever it is. You're just like, oh man, you gotta be kidding me. Or you mulligan to 4. It's magic, man. It's frustrating. It's okay to complain. We all complain about it, so get it out of your system. It's fine, but don't dwell too much on it because it is fleeting, right? That bad variance will pass like everything else, and it'll balance back out in the end. Let's try this. It's a little slow, but we've got lands, we've got spells. Let's see if we can make this work. But I don't know how good of a matchup this is. The fact that they have all those Field of Ruins is pretty good against your Fomori Vaults and everything. But, sure. So, start countering. Just gonna force them to counterspell every single turn. They won't be able to do anything else. Oh, wow. Except they let that resolve. Sure. Tidebinder doesn't line up especially well with Thran Spider here. But, okay. No Wandering Emperor? Okay, let's go Seraph. They're gonna counter this. They can't let this resolve. And then next turn we go Mightstone, Weakstone. They can't let that resolve. Or maybe I Glyph Bridge first? Yeah, probably Glyph Bridge. Oh, they Deluge in response. Wow, did they leave in their sweepers? Because a lot of times these decks will take out their sweeper. They might have left in Temporary Lockdown, but took out most of the 2-mana artifacts. So this is the card the whole deck's built around. It doesn't make sense to leave up or leave in your Temporary Lockdowns, right? Okay. Yeah, if they have a Wandering Emperor, I think that's fine. Okay. Should I jam the Glyph Bridge or something? No, let them do whatever here. 2 Deluges. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have played Synthesizer there just to bait their whatever it is. But I presume they're going to go get Farewell or something here, right? Something really devastating against me. But they should probably save a Farewell if they have one. Okay. Sure. Should I Ganjo that? I think I want to just play Synthesizer and force them to hard counter this. They can't no more lies this, so they're going to have to either negate or 3 steps. Yeah, good. Okay, now I can Ganjo the Tidebinder on the backswing if I really feel like it. Probably don't care, though. I'll take it, actually. I'll take it. Okay, land drops, I think, still more important here. They play their Ganjo. Interesting. Now they have Memory Deluge mana up. Would love to find one of my 5 counter spells here that I sided in, but... Or I sided in triple negate. I need to counter this Deluge. Or I have to force them to cast something this turn. Okay, we attack. No. Let's pass. I get to activate Spider here. Oh, it's got no words on it? Right. Forgot about that. It's still under that Tidebinder. The other one was targeting the Angel. Right. Still has no words on it. Couldn't tell until I hovered over it because Arena. But sure, let's see if they go for Wandering Emperor here. Beautiful. Beauty. Glad I saved the Aganjo. Bonk. Another Tidebinder. Okay, so now I get to Glyph Bridge and they're tapped out. Let's Fomori Vault. Cycle this land away before we lose all our artifacts. Okay. Pull a land off the top, I guess. Not the worst. Okay, so we get to go Glyph Bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They apparently have a 1 mana spell. Weird. Okay, they get to make one thing with Emperor here. I get to go Mightstone into Tidebinder, or maybe... Yeah, we'll see. See what happens. God, not amazing. Okay. Keep that. Let's go... Yeah, they're lucky. Very lucky. They drew 3 Tidebinders. I mean, they've been probably finding them with Deluge, but I don't know what they think is going to happen here. I'm going to go Glyph Bridge. Let's Glyph Bridge flip. It doesn't really matter what I exile. Let's get rid of Seraph. I can never bring Seraph back. It's too expensive. Nothing else in my deck costs 6, so I can bring back 5 drops at some point. Okay, pass. So they can't attack and play spells on their turn, or if they attack, they can't play spells. If they play a spell, they can't attack, but yeah. Wow. The full mana, huh? Okay, go ahead. We're gonna Tidebinder here. Maybe they get to No More Lies. But I'm just playing everything I've got. We've got Simpson next turn into Mightstone, Weakstone, so yeah, keep using those counter spells. Okay, they've got 3 cards in hand. Go with Simpson. Opponent pretty lucky so far. Tapping out here. Oh man, I think we're gonna die now. I don't think I can do anything now. They literally drew all of their counter magic and Tidebinders. That's not gonna be good enough. If I draw 2, am I dead? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. Ugh. I guess I need to just tap down a creature here. Could tap down Wandering Emperor, but I don't think that accomplishes anything. I can't tap down Restless Anchorage either, because it's a land. I have a Field of Ruin for my vault. Nice draw. Damn, they're going to get game 2 here, unfortunately. They drew all of their Tidebinders early, and that was enough to stabilize them, to stymie my curve out here. Good draws, good draws. It's like when I play blue-white control, same thing, right? If you draw the right answers at the right times, it's almost impossible for your opponent to push through all of it, but you need to keep finding exactly the right answers is the problem. And that's not easy to do. So they had double deluge and they managed to find it. I guess they even flashed back one of them, so they did look at a lot of cards there, but yeah, now I can't do anything. The damage is done. Restless Anchorage I could name here. Go. Yeah, I needed to ramp early there. I needed to play like 2-mana Mana Rock into Transpider or whatever. Now it's just too late. No more interaction. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could slam the big Seraph here, but I think obviously I'm just gonna go 3-mana Seraph, leave up 3 steps. Those were great draws here. We end up getting to cast both of these essentially, which is insane. Sure. I think I have to counter this, don't I? Or do I counter whatever they get to kill my guy here? Yeah, let's let them have it. Nano, what's up? 1 or 2 Urzas? I don't know what an Urza is. I've no. There's like at least there's over 100 cards with the name Urza on them, so you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific. Are you talking about Urza's Battlethopter? Yes, I have. It's bad. Is there another Urza card in Standard? I don't know what else there is. There's probably at least one other one, right? Urza something? I have no idea. You talking about use Battlethopter. There's like one card called Battlethopter in all of Magic, but there's many with Urzas. Urza Lord Protector? Oh, I don't know. Oh, the 3-mana Urza? That Urza? Oh yeah, no, he's terrible. Yeah, I don't want to play him. He dies to everything. I like playing cards that don't die to go for the throat and cut down and all that shit. Is he a 2/4 or is he a... He's a 2/4, so he doesn't die to cut down, right? And he dies to everything else. Wow, they even had to exile whatever here? Nope. Okay, nice. I don't know if I can stabilize here. Let's see. Great. Okay, so Farewell does the trick. Needed to find some counter magique there. Keeping it the same. Yeah, I don't want to bring in Get Lost here. Yeah, he's bad. He's a 2/4. Yeah, no, he's never been good. He just dies to everything. You need a card to come down at ETB and do something, right? So everything else in this deck ETBs and does something, or I can activate it right away, or whatever it is. It ramps like Transpider. Like it ETBs and does something, not just ETBs and doesn't do anything. It's a win more card, basically. I am playing Mightstone Weakstone, but I don't need Urza to make Mightstone Weakstone better. It's already great in this deck, just triggering Simpson. You got to play a lot of artifacts. The other reason is I don't want to play anything that isn't an artifact. 3 Steps Ahead is like one of the only non-artifact spells that I play, but it is an artifact. It just copies an artifact, so that doesn't count. Tidebinder maybe is one of the few, but this is just too important against too many decks out of the sideboard to not play. This is not an artifact, but obviously cares about artifacts. Urza just doesn't. I guess he cares about artifacts. He makes them a little cheaper, but I don't think you need it. I think you're ramping enough that, yeah, you just don't need it. He dies to everything. You'd rather have an artifact instead of him. I think there's many reasons why I don't think he makes sense in this deck, but... am I keeping this on the play? I'm going to try it. Akal might be fun here. If I can find a land in the top few cards. And there it is. It's weird, because normally you would think, yeah, Urza's he cares about artifacts, makes them cheaper and stuff, right? Isn't that what he does? Disruption Protocol? No, I don't play... Oh, you mean out of the sideboard? Negates aren't in the main deck. That's a sideboard card. Okay. I'm gonna flash in Tidebinder on their end step here. They can deduce. Yeah, don't care. Right. They have to counter this. Let's just keep playing stuff they have to counter. Turn 4 is when I'll leave up maybe 3 steps ahead. We'll see. Ooh, nice. Getting the hard counter there. No more lies. No more lies in your hand. Mm-hmm. Keep punching. Pass. Leave up the counter for the, whatever this is. Yeah, definitely countering whatever here. Getting value, drawing some cards. Good. Negate's huge. I would like a land, actually, but I don't want to toss any of this stuff. I'm just going to hope to draw another land. Kajeknikov, how you doing? We're recording for YouTube, so don't ask me too many questions. I'm not paying attention to you guys right now. But, let's see here. Tap land. Okay. We swing. Could be an Emperor. No. Pass. Next turn I'll have 6 mana. Then I get to start playing 3 drops. No. Okay, let's pass. I don't know. There's an argument to be made there for demo fielding their field. Oh, they have 2. Let's see if they Tidebind this or something. That would be pretty funny. Or use the mana to Deluge. That'd be hilarious. Oh, it is a Tidebinder? Sure. Deal. So they have only 1 counter up here, which is nice. Has to be a hard counter. Let's see if they... Oh, but I have... Yeah, never mind. I don't have 6 mana now. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's trade off. They're going to counter this. And then I get to maybe... Oh, wow. Okay. The Vault is also good. I think I'm going to keep land on top, though. I've got 3 drops here. They have to kill this synthesizer, so I presume they're going to try and find a march, or maybe they already have one. We'll see. Generate so many artifacts. Yeah. Protocol? I don't know. I don't think so. I like Negate is just so much easier to cast. You don't often, like your mana, even though you're only 2 colors, your mana is very often tied up in this deck. Oh wow, they can't, ew, the auto tapper. They tap out for us. Wow, is that ever a great news? It's because we scryed to the top, they want us to shuffle? Sure. Okay, 2 into 5. No, I can't get Fabrication Foundry down here. Yeah. Okay, this guy gets to look at the top 2, put 1 in my hand. The other in my graveyard. Oh, graveyard, whatever. Who cares? Akalpakal. Yeah, you're ramping so much in this deck, so I don't think you need the what's it called? Sure. Didn't exile like, oh, he can't exile graveyards. Yeah, right. That tracks. Okay. Is that the only farewell you have? You already blew your load? That's not good. They need to save that for when I have a lot of artifacts, but I guess they don't have an answer to Simpson, then they're gonna have to burn that, right? And they do. No land? Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go for Mightstone, Weakstone here. Pretty sure they're gonna counter this, and I think I'd rather counter that than the Braided Net. Good. Braided Net could have played around No More Lies. That is true, but it's fine. Oh, you lucky shit. Damn it. They drew 3 deluges. That's the only thing that's going to get them out of this game, and they drew another one. That is us probably losing now. Oh, luck sack. All right. Or maybe they found it off the last deluge, but I don't know. Yeah, you were lucky. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me! What a shit show. Drawing the negates. 1 turn too late, huh? Okay. Man, that's really annoying. So, yeah, like I said, it's frustrating when Control just, you know, they find all the deluges and everything. But man, if they stumble, we would have put them under there, and they just didn't stumble. They kept finding exactly what they need here. So, I don't think I'm going to be able to win this now. Neo's in here. Frustrating, you know, you side in all these negates and everything else, and then you don't draw them till after they fare well, after they march you. And it's same thing for control, right? We're 2 control decks. We've got to draw the right pieces at the right time. So they draw theirs at perfect time. I can't really do anything about it here. We pass. I can sack artifacts to bring stuff back, but there's nothing to bring back here. To counter this. I could do Braided Net, draw 2. That doesn't seem great. And if they have a Tidebinder, it ruins me. Okay, a card that does something. I like that. Oops, should have tapped Fab Foundry. Auto Tapper refuses to tap this card for... You know, nobody knows why the Auto Tapper does what it does. The people at Wizards have no idea. So, yeah, I guess because it thinks I might want to activate, even though I have, like, no artifacts in the yard. An artifact that I can't bring back. Sure. Yeah, too many deluges. So they drew that third one. That was the death knell. It gets you more deluges, yeah, usually. But a lot of times it doesn't. Like, I've played enough blue-white control. A lot of times you don't even draw 1. Like, I lose a lot of games that way. That's fine. Okay. Kind of surprised they left that in their deck, but... Keep playing stuff. Pass. I don't think I care. I'm kind of surprised they wasted that, to be honest. Great. Because, this is okay if it's, yeah, Tidebindered here. I could have Tidebindered the Tidebinder there, but... I don't mind, I think. I don't think it matters, to be honest. I think we're gonna die to, We're gonna die to, their counter magic that they found off deluges here. What else you got? Now I will do this. See if they have another counter. Apparently not. Okay, another Tidebinder. Okay. I think I have 1 sweeper in my deck still. Yes, resolve all. I have 1 unstable glyph bridge. That's not it though. No artifacts in the yard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, but that's still locked. Okay. So now I've got to figure out which one is which. So that's on Tidebinder. That's on that. Okay, I don't know. I think that's fine. Sure. And then I can turn Net into Thran Spider. Should I do it? And I can turn Thran Spider back into Net. Oh, I've got to exile the card though. I am gonna do this. I'm gonna bring back Thran Spider. Okay. And let's see what happens here. They've used all of their Tidebinders now. They must have found all of them off those deluges. Yeah, that's 4 Tidebinders, all 4 of them. They've found 3 of their deluges. Oh, that doesn't matter. Weird. Does that matter? I guess it shuts off my... Oh, it shuts off my, extraction thing. Interesting. I didn't bring in Get Lost, so I don't know if I have a way to kill that card. 3 steps. Interesting. So, Steel Seraph can still win us this game. Let's pass. They don't have any more Tidebinders, so I don't have to worry about them Tidebinding this Thran Spider. This is interesting. I think I'm not dead yet, but Elesh Norn's not a card I expected them to side in, but I guess I should side in Get Lost in the blue-white control match. I play Elesh Norn in my sideboard as well, so yeah, I guess it does make sense to bring it in here. So I should have, yeah, probably brought in Get Lost in expectation of that, but don't care about this. I can take 4. All that matters is what we find off Thran Spider. We need to find Steel Seraph here, I think. Because that is not a ETB ability. Steel Seraph will send these to the air, and I will kill them with a Tidebinder in the air or something. That's what I was looking for. Nice. Okay. Leaving up the negate here. Go nuts. Good. That probably means I can counter whatever they have here, unless they've got to have double counter spell, and it has to be exactly 3 steps plus no more lies. Or is that even good enough? No, I can pay for the no more lies, yeah. Okay, surveil, no good. Combat. Send this to the air. Negate your Emperor. Ah, block with that, right. Okay. Deal. Okay, pass to them. It's not looking good, but I don't know. Maybe there's a chance. If I can counter an Emperor here, maybe. Okay. Let's see if that resolves. It does not. Okay, I can't use negate to fight over that. We've got to go to combat, give this guy flying. And then I die on the backswing. And they have a hard counter. GG. Alright, that is our last round. Unlucky against blue-white control there, but what are you going to do? We end up 3-2 in the event. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.